Hello everyone, I'm feeling really mystical today with my headscarf and I'm ready to talk about the law of assumption. So I am still looking for houses for moving out, which I'm actually really like gassing up for. I can't wait. I'm starting, honestly, it sounds crazy, but money is flowing into me I got paid for the job that I needed. I'm getting another bit of money here from a trial that I did months ago that they hadn't processed the payment for. So it's like money is coming in. I'm feeling a lot more stable, a lot more calm, even though everything is exploding around me. I can't help but feel very calm within the storm. Although, I have lost my shit a couple times, ended up arguing with my cousin because it's this whole thing of people saying that I don't take accountability, but I think that this is part of the toxic environment and being called that I'm making up that I'm a victim and all this stuff is very, very, very hard to not hard to navigate because we're navigating through it. And if anything, I really do feel so much stronger. And yeah, let's get into the law of assumption. So this, I feel, is the transitional period, and I feel like this is a live, like I said, this whole video, this whole channel is supposed to be a live viewing of the law of assumption working. And the absolute kind of crashing of everything and the feeling that everything is being overwhelming and being, crazy and feeling like you're insane and whatever is all the bridge of incidences getting you to where you need to be. Now, people always say that life always goes crazy before the good things come. Life always goes crazy and feels out of control, and then you step into a new phase of life and it comes in waves. And I guess this waving thing is what we need to learn to surf. We need to learn to ride this and prioritize this, which is why I think Vadim Zeland calls it reality transurfing. I don't know if transurfing means something else, but obviously the first initial visualization you get when you hear the word transurfing is I don't know if you feel this, but what I get is a surfer surfing through the waves of this cosmic reality changing. And you now that the world is shifting in this crazy phase, and I was getting a bit overwhelmed by it, and I think that this is the test. This is the test. When the world starts shifting, you now have to persist, and this is where we get out of the goal. You can imagine you are literally surfing on the ocean. I've never surfed in my life, but I will. We're literally surfing on the ocean. The wave is completely over you, Lilo and Stitch style. You're even maybe doing this and feeling the water on your fingers. And it's a lot. You're scared. Oh my God, the waves sound thunderous beside you. Everything is freaking out. You're being called crazy, this and that, which is fine. You now have to try and surf through this. You now have to put your little friggin' blinders on and go, this is what I want. If this is all shifting, then we need to go to where I want to go, because I think it's very easy for people to fall off the surfboard now. This is the test. Your balance is, really shaking. This is the test to see if you stay on the surfboard, hold your core, and you keep going through the wave, or if you tumble and fall. And if we tumble and fall, it's okay, because there's another wave coming. We have to get back on our board, paddle a little bit, and wait for the next wave. That's really what I'm feeling and seeing right now. So right now, while everything seems to be so scary and so crazy, I can either jump off the board, go back to my old life, retreat, fall off the board, swim back and get on a new wave, or surf through this bloody wave now. And I feel like I'm going to surf through this wave now, and so should you. So if everything is feeling like shaking, if everything is feeling like, oh my God, everyone thinks I'm crazy, everyone thinks this, everyone thinks that, I'm feeling like I'm being attacked everywhere I go. But in the midst of the craziness, small synchronicities are starting to happen. Say you see, I asked the universe for a red butterfly, right? I said, universe, give me a sign in the form of a red butterfly so I know that I'm on the right path. And when all these bad things were happening, like there was an argument with my mum, when I was low, I would be scrolling through Instagram. On Instagram, I saw someone post a red butterfly, like an actual, oh, this is called a canary red or something like that. I don't know what it was called, but it's something red butterfly. And I was like, oh my God, red butterfly. Then a couple days later or weeks later, another friend posted on her main page a red butterfly. And red butterflies, I feel, aren't very common. They're very orange. You're more likely to see an orange butterfly. When we were having this argument, this dark orange, borderline red butterfly, massive as well, like a really big one, flew into the house and was flying around the area. And it took me out for a second, and I was like, there's a red butterfly. I must be on the right path. So we're gonna blinker through and try and get through this wave. Yeah, but I'm feeling a lot more better and lighter. I've cut a lot of things and people off so I can literally sit and focus. One thing that really made me feel good yesterday throughout all the arguments at home with the family was I realised that the friends that I have are some of the best friends ever. And I can't be a bad person if I have such amazing friends. And I'm not saying if you feel like you have no friends and this and that, it doesn't mean that you're not an amazing person or whatever. Of course it doesn't. Maybe you have a cat that loves you. Maybe you have friends on social media, or, you know, that one auntie or one uncle or one cousin that just rates you no matter what. You're never alone. Even though you think it, start to count the blessings and the people that do care about you. It's so easy to focus on the people that are really bringing you down. And it's so easy to absorb the shit that they say to you. If they say that you are ungrateful and you're horrible and you're selfish and everything you do is on purpose, you're deliberately provoking people and this and that, you have a victim mentality, whatever it is that people are throwing on you, this abuse, it's because you shine. It's because you really do shine. And I think that scares people. I think that kind of energy makes people feel intimidated. And that's why it's always like the good wallflowery, and it's not always, sometimes there are just like weird people, but the good wallflowery, really sweet, kind-hearted people are the ones that tend to get bullied. And that's because they see your shine, they see your light, they see your brightness, and they want to dim it. And because it's so bright, they can physically see themselves dimming you. They can physically see the erosion, and that gives them satisfaction. And I don't know if that's on purpose. I don't know if that's like their actual goal. Like, you really want to dim someone's light. Maybe there are people like that really do just want to bring you down. Or if something inside them is so jealous and angry that you are able to do this and they've suppressed that part in them, maybe they're subconsciously trying to bring you down. But with the law of assumption, with everything, what I'm learning is he says no matter what, you have to persist. You have to trust that the process is working. Trust that you're doing it. Trust that you're doing it correctly. So from now on, if you are listening to affirmations, it doesn't have to be like, you know, this hard effort job. Oh, I'm listening to affirmations this and that. And I do believe that maybe when it comes to sats, that's when we have to focus, and I'm still working on that. I'll visualize the scene. I'll tell the scene to myself as I fall asleep. I've now got some recordings of the scenes on my Power app that I will try and listen to as I fall asleep. But this is now the challenge. This is now the part where you need to persist. This is the part where you need to trust that what you've done is correct. If you're on this channel, what you're doing is right. There's no wrong way to do it. There's no wrong way. Oh, because I wasn't listening 100% to my affirmations, it's not going to work. Oh, because I didn't read my scripting journal every single night. There was some nights where I forgot. As long as you're continuing the process and continuing to believe, continuing daily to affirm to yourself that this is coming, the world around you that's falling apart is the best sign that you are doing it right. It's the best sign, and that seems scary and that seems hard to accept. But my world is falling apart. Yeah. He talks so much about God, Neville Goddard. And he says something about, I don't know if this was Neville Goddard or someone else. I think it might have been someone else who said there was a man and he asked God, are you with me? And God said, yes, I'm with you. And then the man tripped and slipped and he fell off the side of a cliff because he was walking in the wilderness. And he grabs onto the side of the cliff and he's holding on for dear life. And he says, oh my God, hello? Anyone help me? Help me, help me. No one's coming. And he asks God, God, oh my God, are you still here? Are you still here? Are you still here? And God says, yes, I'm still here. And he goes, help me, please, please, help me. And God says, do you trust me? And the man says, yes, I trust you. Please help me. And God says, then let go. And the man holds on tighter. What? I'm not going to let go. I'm falling off the edge of the cliff. I need you to help me to get back up. If you trust me, then let go. The man lets go. Falls and lands in a beautiful pond of water. The whole time he's terrified of letting go. He's terrified of trusting God. But he does it, and God saves him. And so when the world is seeming like, oh my God, what do I do? I thought you were here with me. God is here with you. And I'm not, speaking from a Christian standpoint. When I say God, I believe that we are all connected to the beginning of the universe. We have to be to even be here. And so if you're connected to that very first atom that exploded, then you are connected to the beginning of creation. And if you are connected to the beginning of the creation, then you are the catalyst of the beginning of creation. And if you are connected to being the catalyst of the beginning of the creation, and you believe that beginning to have started with God, then you are part of that. If anything, you are it. You are his child, or you are a part of him experiencing this world. But you are such a small little part. Important and necessary. But look how many people, look how many beings, look how many animals and things are all here too. So we are all part of that. All the people throughout history, all the people throughout time, everything, we are all connected to that. And if we are all connected to that big thing, the beginning, then we are able to change what's happening now, because we are God, we are with God. And we need to let go and trust that if we let go and trust, God will take us to where we need to go. Not fighting, not resisting, just letting go. I feel like I've spoken a lot, but this means so much to me. And when things have been going crazy right now, and even having the realization that this is part of it and this is surfing, like I'm realizing with you live, that this is the law of assumption and that it is working. And I'm so proud that I'm catching it. I mean, being aware, and I'm just so, when you really think about it, it's beautiful. It's just hard. You've just got to learn how to surf. Now that you've noticed it, now that you've seen it, if you're in the same place as me, this is the option now to strengthen your core. Like I said, look up and let's surf through it. Oh my God. Thank you. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will catch you in the next video.